my friends. In this video we will talk about how to tighten body sagging, especially the abdominal muscles, in a week. Sagging, the flabs that a person is exposed to after losing weight or when women after childbirth, are the problem they face after losing weight and childbirth. This problem is very large if it is not solved radically, and most of the flabs are present in the abdomen and under the armpits, and this problem appears on the skin as cracks are visible, and these people suffer from the view that appears to them, and this problem can be solved in tightening these skin flabs, and we will get to know the way to tighten the flabs in the body. How to tighten flabby. Everyone is trying to reach the ideal body and a healthy body, so the solution to all the problems of the body, whether it is dermatosis, which is flabs, or muscular muscles to strengthen it and enhance its strength, lies beautiful. To tighten flabby and muscular skin, you must do the following. Exercise. Sport is the basis for tightening the skin and the muscle. Without sports it is difficult to obtain immediate results to remove flabs. The secret of sport here is that you begin to lift weights, and this sport is the most appropriate at all, because it increases muscle strength and helps the skin to get rid of flabs and tighten them better. Gradual weight loss. It is not necessary for you to lose weight in a shorter time, but rather how to lose weight in a healthy way in order to take advantage of this loss and improve the body better. So those who try to lose their weight quickly, they fall into the trap of skin flabs that appear to them significantly and then enter into another problem. Better one way is to avoid falling flabby, so that it is not difficult for you to solve and lose weight smartly to get a slim body. Even if the results are not immediate, it is worth it to get the body you want and avoid flabby. Dependence on the protein source. Weightlifting is a sport that can only be used by eating protein so that it can stimulate the muscle to grow, which gives it a picturesque view, and also when the muscles grow up, it works to tighten the skin significantly and get rid of the flabs in a very short time if you can keep practicing this sport for periods long. Drink water in large quantities. Water has an effective role for the body's organs, specifically the skin. It increases the skin's moisture, which is the skin, which gives the skin the freshness that you want to have. How to tighten the abdominal muscles in a week. Abdominal muscles. The abdominal muscles, or stomach, are considered part of the core muscles, in English, core muscles, and they are important not only to give an attractive view but also to the balance of the body and its strength, as no physical exertion, whether its source of exercises or daily activities, is not without the use of the middle muscles, which are formed of the muscles of the stomach, the lower back, the muscles of the flanks, and in the event of a weakness in any of these muscles, this will lead to injuries to the body and great pressure on the bones and joints. 1. Tightening the abdominal muscles are among the things that most young men of both sexes want, and that because this area gives it strength to the body and an increase in moderation in appearance. Of course there are many factors that prevent the appearance of tight abs in most people, but with a little effort and in a short period of time, these muscles can be trained to appear better and over a long period. The reasons for the disappearance of the abdominal muscles. When talking about the disappearance of the abdominal muscles, this does not mean its disappearance because it exists and a person cannot live without it, but rather the inability to see its details, and the reasons for its failure to appear. The nature of the structure of the body. As the body is endogenous, English, endomorph, it is difficult to show the abdominal muscles in it, but it is possible, unlike the ectomorph, in English, ectomorph, in which the details of the abdominal muscles can be apparent on its own. 2. Poor abdominal muscles, whereas the weak muscle is small in size and does not show any details. 3. Increased fat in the body, as excess fat in the body, especially for men, is stored in the abdominal area in front of the muscles. These muscles are hidden behind them. 4. Water retention in the abdominal area. This is due to the diet, as salts and some foods that contain it in high proportions, such as iron milk, cause water in various areas of the body, including the abdomen, and this is not permanent, but it disappears after a few weeks have passed by reducing the salt levels in the diet. There are two main concurrent stages that must be done in order to show the abdominal muscles: burning fat, and tightening the abdominal muscles with exercises. Without fat burning, the details of the abdominal muscles will not appear, no matter how strong, and the abdominal muscle will not be stretched and tight in the event that they are not exercised, as the abdomen will be flat and smooth. So the two stages are important and none of them can be dispensed with. Burn fat. The body fat is burned by limiting high-calorie foods such as chocolate and sweets, and foods containing saturated fat such as French fries, in addition to carbohydrates that contain a high glycemic index. 9. In order to burn fat, more calories must be burned through exercise, and they must be prolonged when exercising. So to burn large amounts of fat, it is not enough to run or swim for 10 minutes only, but the period must reach at least half an hour, and the exercises should be adjusted to increase its difficulty by making the effort continue for long periods. tighten your abdominal muscles. As for the exercises to tighten the abdominal muscles, there are several types of exercises that must be practiced for a period of at least a month to obtain the best result in a record time, and it should be noted that the abdominal exercises alone are not enough, and may cause muscle damage, because of her fatigue if it is practiced daily, so exercises should be a complete system to tighten the muscles of the body, while preserving a lot of drinking water with no less than 2 liters of water per day, in addition to what the body gets of water in other foods and drinks. And to avoid smoking and drinking soft or alcoholic drinks, it is preferable to eat more protein-rich foods such as chicken, eggs and fish, as protein is the food component responsible for building muscle in the body. It is advised to exercise the abdominal muscles every 2 days, in order to leave a day when the muscles rebuild themselves, and when exercising, the abdominal muscles should be greatly exhausted in order to benefit to the point of feeling a burning in the muscles, but with no excess in that to avoid hernia. Abdominal muscles. Sit-up exercise, English, sit-ups, where a person lies on his back, raises his knees, begins to sit down and then lies down, repeating this until the abdomen muscles are tired. Weighted sit-up, English, weighted sit-ups. This exercise is considered difficult, and it is similar to the principle of sitting exercise, except that the person has free weight in his hands while keeping it raised up throughout the exercise, and it can be performed on a slanted seat. Plank exercise, in English, planks. A person lies on the ground, as if he wanted to do a push-up exercise, but he fixed his body with his elbows, and he remained in this position for at least 30 seconds, while keeping the back straight. It is preferable to combine fat-burning exercises and stomach muscle exercises in the same training session, in order to ensure energy in cold muscles, in addition to exerting more effort by the body due to the large number of exercises. This helps to burn calories more. Thank you for watching. And I hope you liked the video. Goodbye my friends.